Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgets channel with me, Ven UK. If you've already subscribed to my channel, then thank you very much. Your subscription is greatly appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Now, as a wise man once said to me, shut up and get on with it. So here it is. Hello and welcome to Project Zomboid. Well, sort of. Now, what I've got here is an online map. And it's a very useful tool because it's pretty much an overview of everywhere you need to go, and it's interactive. So you can zoom in and out, and you can zoom into quite an interesting level of detail. So you can zoom right in, and you can see houses, and quite a few of them are labelled. Now, you see that? That looks like that's an almost already defensible position, doesn't it? Now, the other thing is I know exactly where I've started. Now, I've been around here before, because you seem to start in random places all the time. But I'm actually over here, I believe. Yeah, this is it. So this is the police station that I raided in day one. And this is my house just here. So with the double plots, so I've come down the road into the police station, the furniture shop over the road. Then just around the corner is the hardware shop, which is this one just here. I've looted quite a bit of that. You get quite some nice foodies in this one, in the food market, and I've not seen those shelves, but they might be worth having a look at. It's a post office, so there might not be anything too interesting in there, but there was lots of bits and pieces here and there. I seem to remember walking into a food place near here, and there being a lot of shotguns and bits and pieces. But there's plenty of guns and ammo over here anyway. So if you have a look around these bits and bobs, I think it was in there actually. I think it was that one. So that room just there inside that diner on the corner. I think they found plenty of shotguns in there. So that was nice. So all of my gear is around here, and it's all in different cars. So what I'm going to do is, I think the only thing I really need now is planks and things like that to get up there. However, I've got plenty of axes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, from here, which is just there, I'm going to travel up this way. Now, I did actually get lost and end up here and across these fields, and there is an absolute load of zombies just standing around here. Don't quite know why, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually planning to either build something here. I mean, there is this house by the lake, which looks useful, or what I'm thinking of doing is perhaps going a little bit further and either having something here or by the river, so either there or there. Then I think that gives me a place where I can build a defensive place and basically have somewhere where I can fish. So that's the plan. So day two, I basically spent looting and generally pillaging, and day three will be a case of transporting and getting it up there. So I will get in game, I will show you this, but I won't subject you to the really boring bits. Okay, so hopefully by the day 7 I'll have a defensible outpost, and I won't have to worry too much about the zombies attacking me, because the way I'm going to build my base is I'm going to build it so that there is a window on a second floor but no way to get up to it apart from a rope ladder, and I'm only going to put the rope ladder out when I'm leaving. So hopefully that means when I come back I'll be able to just pull it back in, and then nobody will be able to get to me. Well, at least that's the plan. We'll have to wait and see whether that works out. Okay, so here I am in game, and I've decided to check out the post office, and a bit of a letdown really. There seems to be just an awful lot of magazines and bits and bobs, and if you wanted a book, this is the place to come. It's just full of books, but these boxes, everything seems to be books. It's more of a library than a post office, to be fair, which is a bit disappointing. So yeah, you can get all the books you'd ever want from there. Just a quick. Oh, wrong door. Close the door. Close that door. Right, okay, so just have a quick look down here. And as you can see, you've got axes, boxes of nails, all that kind of thing. Quite a lot of stuff that you'd like to keep or use. Then you've got like a storage area with just some fruit in it. And oh, zombie. That wasn't expected. Obviously not been up here before. That was definitely a case of surprise. Oh, and that is a nice surprise. 9mm rounds. Grab all of those. And a key. Goes into a key ring. See. Okay. Anything exciting here? Food, the usual. Okay, let's dive over here. See what's in there. There's probably another zombie, so let's get the axe out. Let's equip in both hands. Teach me for running around. And with a devil may care attitude. Grab all of those, grab all of those. Okay, more food. Okay, so one of the things that's worth remembering or thinking about is that you might need seed packets as well. So I'm going to go next door to the hypermarket. I've seen a few seeds. No, it's only even more. Everyone seems to keep ammo in the bedtime tables and wardrobes. There's the door. It's going to be the toilet. Yeah. Okay, let's get out. Oh, there's the stairs. It's out there. Okay. Open the door. Well, that's handy. Straight into the grocery store. Nails. Fruit. Now, concrete powder, that might be useful. Not the kind of thing I expected to find in a grocery store, to be fair. But that's going to be useful for... oh, that's shotgun shells. And a shotgun. Behind the counter. Okay, so we've got shotgun shells. We've got 12, so let's grab all of those and see if we can put them in a box. Because I do actually have a shotgun. I've got a couple. Post shotguns. One. Okay, so we'll put that in the bag. So along with the concrete powder. And then that should unencumber me. Okay, I'll put the ammo in the bag. So what I'm going to be doing is taking some of the ammo with me. With some of the food. Oh, more shotgun shells, look at that. Another shotgun. And more shotgun shells. There I was looking for seed packets. Okay, chips. I'm particularly worried about chips because I've got plenty of canned food. I'm not too worried about fresh food either, because I've got those other bits and bobs. What I really do want is seeds. Oh, don't lock the door. I always do that. Okay. Well, okay, so let's head back. What I was doing is I was stuffing things in, including furniture, in the back of this van. So let's transfer all of that. Now I can always come back and pilfer. Now the bag of concrete powder is going to be useful because I'll be able to reinforce my walls that I build. A bit of luck. But what I now need to do is pressing E, get in. You have to press forward to put the key in the ignition for some reason. And then immediately press the car. I'm going to load this span up and then use it as a runner. Now I did manage to nudge this other one off the road, just there. And then I'm going to have to make a decision on what I'm going to do. Okay, so what we've got in here that we need. Let's grab a couple of them, a couple of axes. We'll grab all of the nails. Grab half the hammers. Because I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of that sort of thing. Saws, definitely grab all the saws. Because we need to be able to cut wood up into planks from logs, I think. Not entirely sure. So I'm winging that a bit, to be fair. So let's bung that in the back of here. Transfer all. A handy button that I've never noticed before. I'll go around the others and pick out a few others and sods as well. And then what we'll do is we'll drive up and I will make a decision on how or what I'm going to do, where I'm going to build. I think by the lake is a good place. I'll definitely need one of those. I haven't got one of those yet. A box of nails, yeah, always a box of nails. A lighter can be useful. Other stuff I can come back for anyway. They're not going to degrade while they're in here, so I'm not particularly worried. There's a couple of shotguns in the back of that police car. Fishing rods. Grab all of those. I haven't seen a fishing net, fishing tackle, because that's going to be useful. Planks, definitely grab all the planks that I find. More saws there, welding. I'm not particularly worried about welding at the moment. Okay, lots of ammo in that one. We can always come back. Spot vehicles. Ah, there we go. Fishing net trap. Now you get. Oh yeah, that's a point. You get bait or worms. Oh, look, little bait fish. You can actually catch them in the nets and use them as bait for using on the fishing rod, or you can use what's the word I'm looking for? Maggots that you find by digging in the floor, so worms basically. You can do that barehanded, or you can use a trowel. And that's what I'm looking for at the moment, a trowel. Not finding one, but I've found some nails. Okay. I thought I had a trowel somewhere. Maybe it's amongst this rubble down here. Saws and wrench. No, apparently I lied. Oh well, I'm sure I can find one somewhere. Right. Anything else I can take? Or should I just go to this other place and start cutting up furniture? Because at the end of the day, I'm short on planks at the moment, so let's disassemble the door. Obviously quite noisy. What I'll do is I'll get some planks together, and then when I've got all of the planks I need, we'll get up there and start unloading stuff. Okay, so I've pretty much loaded up the back of this van, and I'm going to go and drop it off up on my camp and start building. So as you can see, I've had a little bit of zombie trouble. Let's zoom out a bit. Drive past. I've got a full tank, so I can make a couple of journeys here. Plenty of zombies on the road. More vans and big cargo lorries if I need them. I'm just carrying straight on here. Try and avoid the zombies if I can, because I don't particularly want to get stopped and stuck. As you can see, there's quite a few of them about. Now, certainly seems to be a far denser population up this end of the town. But whether that's just because I've been caning the other end of the town. Oh. Let's keep going. God, there's loads of them. And hopefully I'm going to hit a left turn up here somewhere. Ah, yeah, there's that field that I was talked about on the map. Whoops. Sorry about that. Ah, here we go. Okay. And then it becomes mysteriously clear. No zombies whatsoever. All of a sudden there's a horde of them, and then there's none. I think I'm going in the right direction. Might have to turn left up here somewhere. Oh, run a couple of cars down it. Now I should be along the side of the river here. I think. I've gone too far. No, I think there should be those houses up here. Yeah, there are those the houses, so I'll just turn around a little bit. And I want to effectively come from underneath. Okay, and here we are. This is where we're going to sort of set up a camp. So what I need to do is start cutting down some trees, clearing some space, and then I can start building. I'll get on with that first. So I've started cutting down trees, and because I've got the saw, what I can actually do is, whilst they're on the ground, I can actually go and saw logs. I can do all or one. I'll just do one for demonstration purposes. And what you'll get is, from each log, you'll get 3 planks. If you're interacting with the trees, you can either cut down a tree, or you can forage for bits and pieces in it, which will give you sticks and berries. A bit like that, a fresh berry, and that gives you something to eat. So you can always forage for food if you need to. Because I'm by a lake, and the reason I've chosen to be by a lake is because you can actually just drink or just fill water bottles. So you always have something to drink. Plus, if you've got a watering can, you can fill your watering can, and you can do gardening. So you can, which is why I wanted the seed packets, because you can plant seeds, and they need watering cans, or you can just use bottles to fill them with, or fill the plant pot with the planted area with seeds, and then you can grow your food like cabbages and carrots and things like that. But you can also, because I've got the fishing gear, go fishing. So it's a good place to set up, which is why I'm doing it here. So I'll continue cutting out some area and cutting up some planks. And okay, so I've cleared a bit more of an area, and I've now got some nails, and I've got some planks. So now what I'm going to do is hopefully it's a wooden floor. There we go. So what I'm going to do is going to build myself a 5x5 square. Let's stop there. Interesting to see just how much materials that's using. So I've built 3, and I've only used 3 nails and 3 planks. So each floor is taking up a plank and a nail. That's kind of handy to know. So okay, so I'll build out the floor. I think 5 is enough for when I build the stairs, and then I'll build walls around it. So what you would do is you would go carpentry, build a wall, wooden wall frame, and then wall. Okay. Okay, at least we've got build wooden crates as well. Start building fences. However, I did hear my stat go up, so there we go, gone up. Carpentry stats. Thought you could just build a wall outright. Maybe that's changed. Door wall, wooden wall frame, which is what I just built. So why cannot do anything with it? Create a wooden wall level 1. Ah, I'm out of planks, that's why. Okay. Let's pick up some planks. Grab off the those. So see what that gives me. Can I just click there? No, let's actually perhaps have to click straight on it. Ah, right, okay, so in order to build a better wall, I need a better level of carpentry. So, I guess I'll have to go with the wooden wall for the time being. And continue in that vein. Let's just measure out our stairs as well while we're here. So carpentry, stairs. Oh, I need to go up a level in carpentry as well. So if I do that, then I can start building stairs and other bits and pieces. Okay, cool. That's not bad for a couple of days of looting and starting to build a base. I'm not happy with that wall. I much prefer it if it was a level 3 wall. Also, I haven't got a bucket, so I have to go back into sort of forage around, see if I can find a bucket so I can start making more solid walls, basically, so they're sort of plastered up and they're better protected. So I'm not so worried about the top floor, it's just the bottom floor that I'm interested, because once I've done that, the stairs are going to disappear, basically, and there's going to be nothing on the ground floor, and there's just going to be a second floor, and you'll be able to get into it via a rope ladder. At least that's the plan. So that's day 2 and day 3 finished with. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you found interesting. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Love to have you as a subscriber. Until then, see you in the next one. Bye bye.